Hey, what's going on, everybody? Shannon here with another episode of Back to the Cardboard. Just taking a little stroll and got to thinking a little bit about stuff, and a little question that was proposed to me not too long ago about, what do you collect? What's the best cards to collect? And I got to thinking about that. Got to thinking, what is the best things, the best cards to collect? Whether you collect baseball or basketball, football, hockey, golf, tennis, even soccer nowadays. Is there one certain sport that you like better than others? Or maybe you collect certain players, like Mike Trout or our new National League MVP, Cody Bellinger, Rendon, or Alex Bregman. The list goes on and on. It's pretty much endless. Maybe you collect teams. I like the Cincinnati Reds. That's what I like to collect. Not solely Cincinnati Reds, but that's my team. Maybe you collect years. Different sets. Like putting them in binders. I like a lot of the early 80s, late 70s stuff. It's just nostalgic for me. Brings back good memories of when I was a kid or a youngster. Maybe you collect years. I don't know. Maybe you collect certain brands of cards. Back when I was growing up, there was Topps. That was pretty much it. You had stuff like the Hostess sets that you could cut off backs of boxes, or get out of cereal like the Kellogg stuff. But 81? Donruss and Leaf come on the scene, and it's just exploded from there. We all know essentially what's called the junk wax era. I personally don't believe there's anything as junk wax. I don't believe in that, because a man's junk is another man's treasure, right? And I personally like some of that stuff. Some of it I despise. Like the 87 Topps quite a bit. But, maybe you collect eras, like I said. The post-war era, modern day era, of course. What's going on now, post-war, like mainly some of the early editions of Topps. You got the pre-war era, which that's anything before 80 or before World War II. You're looking at 33 Gaudy and all those sets that fell in there, and then you've got the really vintage era, which around the turn of the century, the T206 tobacco cards and T207 and Turkey Reds and stuff like that, or the old Judge cigarette cards, all the tobacco cards. Maybe you collect that. It all comes down really to one thing, and the number one best card to collect, in my opinion, over everything out there, over all the eras, over all the brands, over all the players, is the card that makes you the happiest. There's nothing that's wrong with collecting any of that stuff. Nothing wrong with collecting all of that stuff. But what puts a smile on your face is the most worthiest thing to collect. And don't let anybody tell you different. The card that makes you the happiest at that given moment is the card that you need to collect. So don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Until next time, always do good. Help others in the hobby, especially the young kids coming up. God bless you. God bless America. Don't forget to think of veterans.